Hi everyone, my name is Erin Molyneux-Bailey and I am with Cognitive Behavior Institute Center for Education, and I am putting together this video on how to log into a webinar jam webinar that CBI Center for Education hosts once you receive your emailed link and password of how to attend the webinar. So the first step that we're going to take is we are going to go to our inbox. The link for the passwords and important Q&A documents are emailed to participants the day before the programming. And you'll see that the email has landed in my inbox because I have added info@cbicenterforeducation.com as one of my contacts in my email so that it does not come up in my spam folder or it's not blocked by any sort of firewall or any outside email blocker if I'm using a work email address. If anybody who signs up for any of our webinars does have a work email address that filters spam or filters outside emails and they don't come in regularly, you'll definitely want to sign up using your personal email address. And you'll want to add that contact into your contacts so that those emails come to your inbox. Just a little background on the CBI Center for Education. Our goal and mission is to be able to provide free to low cost trainings in the interest of developing the professional education of counselors, social workers, therapists, psychologists of the like. And the reason and the way that we are able to do these trainings for free or low cost is because we do not carry a heavy burden of human resource and administrative employees and the costs associated with that. So what does that mean for the participants who choose to sign up for these webinars and these trainings? That means that we have a very specific set of instructions that our participants need to read, agree, and follow very carefully, because we do not staff human beings to answer hundreds or thousands of email questions that are asked on information that has already been presented and dispersed. So when you sign up for one of our events on our website, there is a Q&A document in the program description that you need to read carefully, and you need to abide by those suggestions in order to participate and in order to receive the link, in order to receive the course evaluation survey, as well as in order to receive your CE certificate. So when you follow all of these steps that are clearly outlined, this will prevent us from receiving hundreds or thousands of individual emails and phone calls. Any one of our events can have up to 5,000 people on it at one time. If we had to employ a staff in order to answer the emails and the questions of up to 5,000 people per event, our trainings would not be free to low cost. They would be exponentially higher. So that is the reason why we send out all the information ahead of time, and we need everyone to carefully follow the instructions and directions in order to continue bringing everyone these free and low cost trainings. So in this video, you'll see that I have received my Q&A document the day before. So at the time of the webinar, I'm going to click on the link and the password specific to that training. So I would click on this link right here for Webinar Jam, which I actually have already up in this window. And when you come to the login screen, this is what you're going to see. So you'll see the title of the event, and you'll see the enter the webinar room at the top. So where it says first name, you actually need to type in your first and last name. So I'm going to type in my first and last name. And for my email address, I am going to type in the email address that I use to register, the email address that I am using where I want to send the evaluation link, and the email address that I'm going to be getting my certificate to. So typing this in accurately is 100% mandatory. If you type in or misspell your email address, we are unable to get you your course evaluation and your certificate. The reason that there is a manual cost for anyone who wants a certificate after the event, there's a manual cost if you make a mistake and do not type in your name or your email address correctly, and you're asking for something to be manually sent to you outside the normal routine of this all being done through technology and streamlined. So that's the importance of everyone typing in their name accurately, spelled correctly, and their email spelled correctly. I'm then going to type in the password that was on my email exactly as it appears. So if you capitalize certain letters that are not capitalized in the email, the password will not work. I'm then going to click Enter Room. And this is what I'm going to see. So if I came early before the webinar, like significantly early, I would get a message that said that I was waiting for the host to log in. But since I'm coming right before the start of the webinar, this is the screen that I'm going to see where it says Start the Broadcast. I'm going to double click on the play icon, and I'm going to be brought into the room. You will see this black silhouette. This means that you are in the room. You will see the clock in the upper right-hand corner, and you will see the number of participants that are currently in the room. The screen will turn to the presenter's slides, and the presenter will become available through a small video when they activate their screen and turn it on at the start of the webinar. So this is what you will see prior to the webinar beginning. So I hope that this video was helpful. If anyone ever gets an error message when they log in and you have confirmed that you are typing in the correct password exactly as it appears in the email that you received, we ask that you continue to try to log on. Sometimes we found that the platform will generate an error message if thousands of people are trying to log in at the same time. But if you keep going a few times, you will be able to gain access. So if you ever do get an error message, it's not likely that you will, but keep trying to log in and you will be able to get into the room. One other thing that I should quickly mention that is in our Q&A documents, but just another reminder, you must use Firefox or Chrome as your browser. This is not a supportable platform in Internet Explorer, so you must use Firefox or Chrome in order to be able to view the webinars, as well as you must have sound on your computer. There is no dial-in for audio, so you must have sound and speakers on your computer. All right, well, thanks so much. I hope this was helpful. And as always, follow along on our website at www.cbicenterforeducation.com to see future trainings that we continue to offer for free or low cost. Thank you.